Hey everyone, it's me again, Miss Novaline, and in this video, I am going to talk about the Keux Cosmetics! Yay! So this is an English brand based out of Birmingham. The lovely lady who owns it, Lindsay LeCue, has two salons, one in Birmingham and one in Leeds, and they do vintage hair and vintage makeup. They have nearly a decade of experience and put it into a makeup and brush line. I am actually the London representative for the brand. Ooh, I'm a busy girl. So I just wanted to talk about the current range, some stuff that's coming out, and show you guys the brushes. So all of the brushes are dual end, and all of them are non-shedding and completely vegan. So they are synthetic fibers, but they are so silky soft. I haven't felt brushes this soft, especially not at this price point as well. So we have this one, and they're all this really pretty blue color. Excuse me if they're like smudgy and they've got product on them. I use them all the time because they are so good. And then you have our little lippy brush, which I just used today. You can see it's covered in red lipstick. Has a really nice point on there. And our liner brush, which is super duper thin. Unfortunately, I haven't used this one for my liner. I just use the brush that comes in my little pot of liquid liner, but I have used the lip end today. And then we also have our eyeshadow and blender brush, which I do use the eyeshadow end all the time. I put a little bit of loose powder on my lids. I tend to get greasy lids and it sets my makeup really well. So I use that constantly. And then the blender is absolutely fabulous. When I'm doing a more dramatic look, maybe something more like a smoky eye, this one is really nice for getting it to blend really smoothly, and it's so super soft. We have a little concealer end and a little stipple end. That one is so ridiculously soft. I just can't stop feeling it. Oh, it's so good. We also have our little teeny. You can use that end for like concealer or your shadow and stuff as well. And then we also have our angled brow brush. This is the nicest brow brush I have ever had. It's held its shape really well. It hasn't lost any of its little bristles on there. It's super duper soft. It's not like one of those plasticky ones. So this is like a godsend. I was looking for an angle brush for ages before I got that one. And it's the best one. And then our last brush, excuse me, it's got a smudge on it because I keep it with my angle brush. You got a fluffy blusher brush, and then a foundation brush. So silky. And they range in price from about £10 for the smaller brushes. I think they're like $9.95 if I remember correctly, to our bigger brushes, which I think are about $17. Trying to remember. I should have looked up before doing this video, but they're incredibly reasonable, very comparable to other large makeup brands. If you know of like the prices at MAC and stuff like that, they are definitely comparable, but these are dual-ended, so you do get two brushes essentially for the price of one, which are great. As I said, they're non-shedding, so they don't lose their fibers, and they're vegan, so they're completely cruelty-free, which is excellent. That's what we want. No harm to little fluffy animals. So currently the range has 3 products. So our first one I'm going to show is our Peachy Keen. And all of them come in these really cute little tubs. Look really beautiful on your dressing table. They're inspired by like vintage makeup sets. The new colors that are coming out, including these old ones, all of the pots are going to be different colors that associate to what colors on the inside. So it's going to be easier to tell what you're grabbing right away. So they all come in these cute little pots. This one is called Peachy Keen, which is a really beautiful sort of 60s color. 60s peachy pink. All of the lip colors you can use as blushers, or you can use them as lipsticks as well, and they all smell like strawberries. Yeah, they smell like lip smackers, like Bonnabelle, if you can remember that sort of stuff from the 90s. At least like, because I was a kid in the 90s, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Really nice. Our next color is the one that I have on right now. And you can actually like blot them or put them on quite light and use it like a stain, or you can make it really glossy, or you can put a powder on top and mattify it really easy. So this one is a Whistle Bait, a really beautiful cherry red. Again, smells like strawberries, and they feel almost like lip balms when they're on. like they stay really soft for ages. They have kind of a glossy feel, but they don't feel as thick and like syrupy as a gloss normally does. They just feel lovely and moisturizing. And then we have our Black Cadillac, which is our eyeliner. This one, I tend to use it more for like a smoky eye. It is quite good. If you don't get an oily eyelid, it is absolutely fabulous. Because I do tend to get an oilier eyelid, it doesn't work for me if I do my flicks as big as I normally do. I have to do them a little bit smaller or it goes a bit smudgy. But most people end up really, really loving this. As I said, I use it more for like a smoky eye and then I set it, but it can be used as eyeliner. And that is just our deep black on there. And then to use this guy as well, there's a little bit of a trick to it. You want to take your lovely liner brush and you want to swirl it in the product to kind of activate it and get your brush coated. Give it a good swirl, just like that. And then you've got enough on the brush to use. Let's see. So you can see it's lovely and dark. And then I'll swatch our Whistle Bait. You can see how pigmented it is. You get a lot of color from it. And then our Peachy Keen. Really, really pretty. And you can mix them together as well to get like a third color if you want to kind of change them down the spectrum. And then new stuff that's coming out. So there's 3 new lip colors that are coming out. So the first one is called Mermaid, and it is a really stunning coral. Like, it is the most beautiful coral I have ever seen. I've been trying to get a fantastic coral lipstick for ages, and the Keux, we have nailed it. It's great. Then there's Cherry Bomb, which is a really beautiful deep wine cherry color. The last trade show I went to, it was the most popular one by far. I can tell you're gonna love it. It's great. It's actually really flattering on because I tried it and I don't tend to do anything darker than this very often. I do sometimes, but not often. And it's actually really flattering. It goes like a really rich sort of wine color. And then there is Diablo Rose, which is the pink color, and it's going to be like a hot sort of Cadillac pink. And I was worried about this one as well. I don't tend to wear pink lipstick very often, and it was extremely, extremely flattering. Again, Lindsay has totally nailed it. All the colors are cruelty free as well, if I've not mentioned that yet. And then there's a new Every cream coming out, which you can use as a moisturizer and as a makeup remover. It's going to come in a slightly bigger pot, which will look beautiful. There's also going to be a retractable lip brush. So obviously the brushes right now, they're a little bit hard to take with you in your handbag. There's going to be a retractable brush. Also, definitely keep an eye out for those. Cherry Bomb is going to be so incredibly popular. That's my my forecast, I suppose. I personally love Mermaid, but I can't wait to get my hands on all 3 of the new lip colors as well as the Every cream. I'm so super duper duper excited about that. I think that's about everything. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I will try my best to answer. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll definitely do a follow-up video with the new products when they come out. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye!